وما ظلمناهم ولكن كانوا هم الظالمين ونادوا يا مالك ليقض علينا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول المصطفى سيدنا ومولانا Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We thank Almighty Allah. He is the owner of the universe. He is the one the creator of the heaven and the earth. All our supplication, magnification are due to Him. We thank Him, we appreciate Him. We also converse salawat on the Prophet Muhammad, the noble master, the best prophet among the prophets, the prophet that Almighty Allah sent to the world. The peace Almighty Allah be in forever. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Appreciate Almighty Allah, praising Him, and also ask Almighty Allah to increase His blessing on Prophet Muhammad. We greet ourselves with the best greeting, the greeting popularly known universal greeting, and the greeting of people of paradise by saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. My name is TAOFEEQ SHUAIB Habib Rasul. On the program that you know is Madinatul Rasul, Mashallah, and this program also come up on the media TV, that is AINUL-HAQ Al-MUHA'MMADIYAH Media TV. Today, the topic that we wanted to try to do justice on it is date and time, or the time of the date. Inshallah, as we know that you and I, either you like or not, either you believe in Almighty Allah, either you not believe in Almighty Allah, either you are a non-Muslim, you are pagan, either you are a hospital, Christian, whatever you be, death is compulsory for you. And all of us, we have already collected the certificate of death, and with our time, the day that you come to this world, that is the day that they started counting your time. And when this time reach, there's no any encroachment on it or the dots from your time, because Almighty Allah have already programmed everything. That is why, if you check inside Al-Quran, Surah Al-Ankabut, Quran 29, verse 57, Almighty Allah talking to you and I. If there is message to you and I, He reminded us that either you like it or not, you are that. بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كل نفس ذائق الموت ثم إلينا ترجعون. That is, all the soul will taste what's called death, and after death you return back to Him, to Almighty Allah. You and I today, did you prepare for that time? When is time reached? Did you prepare for it? And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam already taught us and explained about this particular time of death. In one of our hadith, it describes when it is time of death. Let us know that when it's time of death, the believers, those who have believed in God, those who have faith, the pious people, they have no, when the time reach, they have no way they return to before they leave this simple world. Wa ilayna turja'una. That's where we're talking about. Where did you live? Where will we return back to? And those who are disbeliever, they also know before the time, before they die, when it's time of death, they can also know where they wanted to return back to. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and riwayah annahu sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he explained for you and I. قال, he said, لا يخرج المؤمن حتى يرى مكانه في الجنة ولا يروا أبواه وإلى أولاده عند ذلك من أصدق ذلك المكان ولا يخرج المنافق حتى يرى مكانه في النار ولا ينظر أولادهم ولا أبواه من فسع ذلك المكان. The Prophet ﷺ explained that a mu'min, the believers, must know where he wants to return back to when it's the time of death, before he dies. And also, munafiqun back to before he died. Some companions, they asked Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Messenger of Allah, how the mu'min, the believers, they can know where they return back to when it's time of death, and how the munafiq or kafir, they know where they return back to. Because that time, when they show them, when they return to the time they want to know, there's no chance for them to see their parents or the families, children again. Therefore, always focus where they want to return to when they are started showing them. It's like when you show you a documentary about something, or you wanted to look at the time of the maker and show you the video, how the maker look like, how each step, or each work, how do you do it? Somebody know it. When you know from that, when you reach the place, you know. From there, you know you prepared yourself again. That's how this place that you wanted to return back to. وَإِلَيْنَا تُرْجَعُونَ. That Allah said, you come back to us. You return back to us after death. La ilaha. Did you prepare what one carried? Return back to Almighty Allah. Okay, the Prophet ﷺ explained a lot of how is the time of death. And in summary, the Prophet ﷺ said, when is time of death reach, يدخل فوج الملائكة الحول. The فوج الحول, when the first set of the Malaika enters to the person that on sick bed, or you see, or when it's time for death, they have started taking your soul. They have started taking the soul from his leg or her leg to the nail. After then, that first set will come out. Another set, the second set, will enter and started taking the soul from the knee to the waist. That it be the waist near our stomach. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. That second set will also coming out. And the third set, the Fawju Salis, the third set of the Malaika, the angel also entered and started taking the soul, moving your soul from the stomach to the chest, not from the waist, pass to your chest. When the soul reaches chest, that third set will also come out. And the fourth set enter. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. They are started moving your soul to your neck. So your neck, the neck. When they reach your neck, it will now come. إِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلَهُ. When the time comes, it now spread its feather. If you a believer, you believe in God, in Almighty Allah, that created you and I. If you follow the Quran commitments, you follow the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, if you do what Allah asks you to do, don't forget that Almighty Allah said, وَمَا خَلَقْتَ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونِ. I did not create the human being for nothing. I did not create jinn for nothing, but the purpose is to worship Him. Like, I created you, and you human being, and the jinn, for the purpose of worshiping me, Allah. That's statement of Almighty Allah. Look at it. Did you worship Allah? Did you do what Allah created you for? Did you perform your task that Allah created you for? If you do that, you see when the real spread is further for the person on the state of death. Now after they see the picture of paradise, see all the design, you see his position, you see his place. Inside the gathering of Makanu, you see his place. Where it is monarchy, hypocrite, disbeliever, denying the oneness of Allah. Those who are denying the oneness of Allah. Those who are doing bad deeds. Those who are doing the rubbish something when on the surface of the earth. Jews started spread his left feather to him or to her. Now let's see the dragon of hellfire and see the position, all the level, the place that Allah prepared for her. He now started sober, started crying, started keeping. There was no chance for him to return back, to go and do it, to go and refine his deed, to go and correct all his mistakes. You and I today, we have opportunity to repent to Allah if you are in state of the monarchic. And also, if you are moving, you have opportunity to increase what you are doing from this state. You and I, my brother, my sister, my father, my mothers, my brother in Islam, my colleagues, my friends, that you have already gone astray. Please return back. You have opportunity now. That's the only opportunity that they gave you when it's time of death, for you to know where you want to come back. كل نفس ذائقة الموت ثم إلينا ترجعون. Will return back to Allah after the death. Before you're dead, you know. But inside the hadith, this hadith, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Fatube liman qabrahu rawdat min riyad al-jannah." Oh, the boast of happiness, enjoyment, the grace of Allah, the blessing of Allah for him, the person that when he died and his grave turned to the gathering of paradise for him or for her. Oh, Prophet said, I'm happy with you. But for those who وَوَيْلٌ لِمَنْ كَانَ قَبْرَهُ أَفْرَةٌ مِنْ أَفْرَةُ النَّارِيَّةِ أفرط من حفرة نيران. أفضل. But anyone that when you grave turn to the gathering of the fire, al-fire, oh, because of you, share of you, same of you, all the punishments are waiting for you. You and I today, do we prepare for the future when the day comes to our way, when they carry you and drop you inside the grave, and your grave turns to the paradise? You have started laughing happy. Did you prepare for it? Check yourself. Let's evaluate ourselves. It is our work capable to meet ourselves inside the grave and our grave turn to the paradise, that is the garden of paradise? Or our deeds is related to think that when you enter the grave, your grave will turn to the garden of hellfire. Allah protect us from the deeds and the heathens of the shaitan, because now it's the shaitan that direct person to do rubbish, to deny the oneness of Allah. You and I today, let us check ourselves. You and I today, let us go back to Al-Quran, what Quran has said. You and I today, let us go back to know the right thing. La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Look at it. Let us prepare for our future. Let us prepare for the time of the death that we can use to enter the university of paradise. La ilaha illallah. You can do it on this service of the age. But when you move to that place, there's no time for you to work again. May Allah protect us. You and I today, let us go back to the word of Almighty Allah. Remember that. All the soul will taste death. Either you're Mu'min, you believe in God. Either you're a Muslim, you believe in God. Either you're non-believer, you don't believe in God. And also all the people that denying the truth. Today, prepare yourself. Remember, كل نفس سائق الموت وإلينا ترجعون. When after you're dead, you will come back to Allah. When you come back to Allah, Allah will prepare everything. Either your grave will turn to the gathering of the paradise, or your grave will turn to the hellfire left for you. You have opportunity, repent. May Allah get us right. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.